Hello folks, this is a review on the brand new Taurus TH9 that I got in a couple weeks ago. Just wanted to give my thoughts on it, show it, all that good stuff. Didn't see too many reviews on YouTube about it, so I figured I would go ahead and do one. Well, first thing right off the bat, you can see that this particular pistol does come with its own carrying case. It's built out of a high-impact plastic, I guess, or some kind of polymer, I don't know. Pretty lightweight, and works just fine. So, there you have it, the case. So, let's go ahead and open this up. What you get in the box here is foam, Taurus manual, your regular stuff. There is one thing I did want to show you here on page 36 in the back of the manual. As you can see, we have a limited warranty, 1 year. No longer a lifetime warranty on Taurus guns. I believe the G2C is the same way. So, but otherwise it's just the basic instructions that you would see. Also, you get an offer for a 1 year membership to the NRA. And that's pretty much it for the documentation. Now, what comes inside is you get a lock for the pistol. You also get a speed loader. And inside the speed loader you get a couple of different back strap sizes for the grip. I believe the medium size is installed, but you also get one in small and another one in large. Whether this speed loader is any good or not, I have no idea. I've already got one. But this one will do 9mm and 40 caliber. Then you've got your magazines. They're kind of Glockish. So you got the individual bullet holes in the back. 17 rounds. Nothing really to say about these except they seem to be decent. These are mech gars, as you can see there. I'll show you that. Hopefully that's focusing, I'm not sure. Okay, and then of course the gun itself, which is this dude right here. The TH9. And I'm just going to go through a tour of it real quick. Take it down for you real quick, and then discuss the differences between this and the PT809, which this is basically an updated PT809, folks. There's no two ways about it. On the slide here, on this side, you get the Taurus logo. There are no serrations in the front. You do get serrations in the back. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to show you why here in just a second. As you can see, it's got a Glock Takedown levers. You have those on both sides. You get your slide button, your thumb safety / decocker, and nice stippling on this grip, just like the PT111 G2 or the PT140 G2. Very nice. Trigger guard. I have no problem with it. You could probably, it's big enough that you could shoot with with gloves. And of course your magazine release button. Magazine release button's a little bit sticky, but it works. On the opposite side of the pistol, you get the exact same controls here. Your slide button, your thumb safety / decocker, and then of course the other lever, and the Glock release lever, and of course a release button. Also on the grip, I forgot to mention, you have the finger grooves, and they work with my hands just fine. Other people, I don't know. If you have larger hands, it may or may not work. I really don't know. And of course this is hammer fired. And first thing I'm going to show you is that the gun is empty, which I should have shown you at the beginning of the video, but hey, it is what it is. And we are empty. Look at that. Shoot a video through it. This slide is really easy to manipulate. I mean, press checks are simple. I mean, a child could do it, literally. So the lack of serrations there that were on the PT809, doesn't matter. The sights are your standard Novak sights. I think they're the same ones that come on the PT809. And of course, you've got your thumb safety, which allows you from operating the gun, the trigger and the slide, I should say. And of course, if you push it downwards, decocker. You can also manipulate the hammer manually. Or when you load it up, it will go into single action. This is a single and double action trigger. And let me put that in. The magazine does lock back on the last round, as you can see. And of course, let me show you the release. This, like I said, the mag release is a little bit hard to operate. See, I sometimes have trouble. Plus, I'm at a weird angle here, so. But it comes right out. Works just fine. And of course, you can, do this with a slide release if you want. Don't do that, folks. Not without a bullet going into the chamber. And that's the last time you're going to see that. Okay, let me show you the takedown real quick. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to show you the trigger action here. In single action, as you can see, this is where it's double and then single. You get about 1/3 of an inch of take up here, and then you hit a wall, and then it breaks. I would say, I'd say that's probably about a 5 or 6 pound trigger there. You also can fire in double action, and you can do it as a second strike capability if you want. The double action's a lot heavier. I'd say probably about probably 9 to 10 pounds. The reset, if the gun cycles, comes out to about right there. As you can hear, there's a double click. Let's see if I can do that again. Yep, there you go. It is actually a double click. Most of the time it sounds like one click, but just so be aware, pretty short reset on it. Okay, now I'm going to take down the pistol for you. Very Glock-like. The only difference is that you don't have to pull the trigger. You just pull back on the slide a little bit. This is a little bit awkward, and then just should come right off. There it goes. Basically, you have your guide rod, double capture coil spring, and your barrel. And then putting it back together. Oh, here's the inside of the slide. As you can see, pretty simple. Putting it back together. This is like one of the easiest guns to take down and put back together that I've ever had to deal with. Goes right in. Just to show you the internals of the pistol real quick. Hopefully you can see that. If I can hold it straight. There you go. Now, one thing I have noticed that when I put this back together, it's a lot easier to get it to go with the hammer down. I don't know why that is, but that's just the way it is. So basically you just slide it back on the rail, like so, line them up, check it for functionality, and you're back in action. Okay, now that I've shown you all that, I'm going to go over the differences between the PT809 and the TH9. There really isn't a whole lot of differences between these guns. There are two major differences. The first one being the grip. The grip has got the same stippling that the PT-111 and 140 G2 Millennium series have. Same exact thing. And it's really nice. You can get a good purchase on it. In my opinion, the grip on the TH9 is a lot better than the 809. And that's not to say that the 809's was bad. I've had an 809 in my hand before and it was fine. This is just better. Another major difference is you will see up here where the security lock used to be, it is no more. Just like the G2C, the TH9 does not have a security system. One thing I forgot to show you here, a good size extractor. Right above that is a loaded chamber indicator. It's a teeny little thing, that little rod right above the extractor there. Other than that, I'm not sure what this might turn red. I don't know. I've never really paid attention to it, to tell you the truth. I'd have to actually look at it. Anyway, back to the differences. The sights are the same. I believe the hammer, if not the same, it's very, very similar. Yeah, same Novak sights. I believe the trigger is the same too. I'm not 100% on that, but again, if it's not exactly the same, it's very similar. Same two 1913 rail slots. Now for some other differences, the slide on the 809 I believe is around 8 inches. The slide on the TH9 is actually 7.5. Now I don't know if the distance is on the 809 is from the muzzle to the beaver tail is 8 inches, but in any case the slide is a little bit shorter on the TH9. By contrast, the barrel and the TH9 is actually a little bit longer than the PT-809, the original PT-809. I'm not talking about the 809E. But the PT-809E's rail was, or I'm sorry, barrel was exactly 4 inches long. The TH9's is 4.27 inches long. The weight is about the same. I think the Taurus is maybe 2 ounces less. It comes in at 28.2 ounces, and if I remember correctly, the 809 was 30 ounces. Other than that, it's pretty much just an updated 809. Now finally, my thoughts on this pistol. I have taken this out to the range twice. It has performed flawlessly. I've had no malfunctions of any kind, nothing. I've put 261 rounds through it to this point. 115 and 124 grain FMJ, 117 grain jacketed hollow points, and some 115 grain XTP rounds. Everything has worked great. No problems. This thing runs like a dream. I paid $277 for this gun. I was extremely lucky to get my hands on one. My local dealer had 4 of them come in. I just happened to stumble across it when the website was updated. 10 minutes after I bought mine, I noticed that the quantity was already down to 2, and within an hour they were all gone. I have not seen these available anywhere else, but they are starting to trickle out. Other than that, I can say, I like the pistol. The trigger's decent. I'm not going to say that it's as nice and crisp or whatever as, like, say, a 1911 or your, insert pistol here. But it's usable. I have no problems with it. Fires just fine. Recoil is pretty manageable. And that's really all I have to say. So I give it a thumbs up. Taurus TH9. Thanks for watching.